Hello and welcome to another update video about VRA Verasity. Verasity did move up off the September lows into our target area for a potential wave 1. Came down so far in pretty clear 3 waves. You can see that the price in this potential C wave reached basically the 1-to-1 ratio. An ideal target for a C wave. So we have 3 waves down after a potential impulse. I'm not happy with how this impulse looks structurally. The subwaves are very hard to recognize. So I did tell you I don't trust this setup, but it is one. It is one of the few long trade setups we currently have in the crypto market. Among these, this is probably one of the more questionable ones. We don't have many, we have a few, but this is one of the more questionable ones here, just because it is hard to really recognize the waves to the upside, okay, even though it reached ideal target, okay. Then on the way down, we have 3 waves down. The B wave was a bit shallow, so that's the next problem, was a bit too shallow. And I mean, yeah, the C wave, if that's it, that's fine. I think one more low will break this setup. And I can tell you why, because it seems like if we make one more low, first of all, we have 5 waves down. And the other problem that we have is that another low will likely lead to a break of the 78.6 retracement level, which is at 0.00426 USD. And if we see that, that's typically a strong indication that these setups are breaking. Yeah, in 90% of cases, a break below the 78.6 FIB level will break the setup. Maybe not immediately, but it will usually eventually lead to a break. So from that point of view, we just need to see now if that low is holding. Yes, we could be in the 3rd wave. The thing is, it would be the 1st wave of the 3rd wave, yeah? And we need to see 5 waves up. That would be the clearest scenario. If I go to the 1 hour chart, it is very clear so far that we only have 3 waves up. That's the problem. 3 waves up, and that is a reason to worry. I can tell you that. This does not look like a 1-2-1-2 setup. Why? Because the second wave, what would be the second wave 1, is too long. It reached perfectly the 1-to-1 ratio. That, to be honest, looks like an ABC structure, okay, the 1-to-1 ratio. It is very, I mean, you see all sorts of stuff on the lower time frames, but that this is a 1-2-1-2 is probably the less likely option. It could be all of this is a wave 1 of and this wave 1 turns into a leading diagonal. That's possible. So we would then have something like this, that the ABC is the wave 1. We're coming down in a 2, 3, 4, 5 of 1, okay. But not a reliable pattern to track. Either way, it's very simple. Very simple. We can just say that against the last swing low, you know, this setup is valid, but any break below the last swing low will make it very, very questionable. Okay, so that's all there is. And to really get a good, let's say a good view that the wave 1 has started, I would really like to see a break above that B wave high, and that is at 0.00587 USD. And what would be a key target for the wave 1 of the wave 3? If it has started, which is not clear yet. So a target for wave 1 of wave 3 would be typically between the 38.2 and 61.8 extension. So actually it is pretty much where that B wave is. So that makes it difficult, but this is a common target for a wave 1 of wave 3. So we talk about the area between 0.0054 and 0.006. That's sort of where we are at the moment. Really not much more to add. So yeah, that's my update about Verasity. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.